Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Vivienne. I am a business software coach. If you're looking for inventory management basics, then you are in the right place. I'm going to share with you some easy way for you to understand what is inventory management. Let's get started. When you turn on the faucet at home, what are your expectations? Water, right? In order to do that, the faucets, the pipes, and the city's water source need an inventory of water. So often we think of inventory as stuff on itself at the store or perhaps in a warehouse. Let's think of inventory as water in a pumping system. Let's say you want a gallon of water out of your faucet. We all understand that this needs to be a gallon of water in the pumping system. But the water can't be back at the source or a mile from your home. It has to be right there, ready to flow out of the faucet the moment you turn the handle. How about if you want 2 gallons, 20 gallons, 100 gallons? Or what if you want to fill your pool? Those pipes need to be ready to satisfy the customer's need for water, no matter how big or small. Some of that water is ready to flow right now. Let's call that finished goods. Some will be a miles from your house. Let's call that work in process. Some of that water is still at the treatment plant. Let's call that raw material inventory. Just like a city must be ready to satisfy the water needs or its populations. So, too much a supply chain be ready to satisfy the demand of its customer. Does your supply chain have enough inventory to satisfy demands today, tomorrow, next week? How long does it take from the time your company's raw materials enter the inventory pipeline until they come out the other end ready for the customers to purchase? That is what supply chain managers think about. Why? Because the supply chain managers that responsible for the inventory need to make the customers and the marketing department happy by always having products in stock. Marketing folks always wonder, well, why don't they just have tons of inventory? Well, don't forget, a supply chain manager also needs to satisfy the boss by keeping the cost low. Inventory comes with lots of costs, of course. You have to buy the inventory, but you also have to negotiate the purchase. You have to pay for the delivery and store it. Plus, it could get lost, broken, or stolen at any time. Inventory is an expensive investment, and as with any other investment, making a mistake can be costly. What happens if a grocery store bought too many tomatoes this week? Perishable inventory is a big risk. How about if there is a fire at your warehouse? Where will you get the inventory needed to meet next month's demand? Managing inventory is a big responsibility. I mean, very often, having the inventory available is what sets you apart from your competitors. So, let's think about what inventory pumping in your company. How much of your company's inventory need to carve out of that faucet each day? Let's say it's only have 200 units. How long does it take from the time you buy the raw material until they are ready to sell to your customers? Let's just say it takes 10 days. Does your company have 2,000 units in the pipeline? If not, you will probably run out of stock in the next 10 days. What happens if they leak in the inventory pipeline? Are items getting stolen or lost? How will you deal with those lost units? Do you have to deal with seasonal inventory, perishables, product innovations? They are all questions to consider as you are designing your supply chain. So the next time you go to the store and they are out of whatever you wanted to buy, remember, managing an inventory pipeline is not easy. That is why the world needs more supply chain system and supply chain manager. That's all for my sharing in today's video. As always, if you learned something new in my video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell. My name is Vivienne. I am a business software coach, and I see you in my next video.